to leave her, I always stagger back again. Once I built an ivory tower so I could worship from above. When I climbed down to be set free, she took me in again. There's a big hot sun beating on the big people. The big hot.
Pretty cool. So just cycling that. There was just some other group of people here, and they're just packed out. And I wanted actually this spot, this direct spot right next to the water, and we hung out and while they packed up their stuff, and we just chit-chatted and shared stories and told pretty cool stuff. And they literally just left. Pretty cool people. But fish are jumping like crazy in that lake. I've seen some pretty big sized fish out of there, so eventually I will fish after I get camp set up. This is 5 days worth of food. These are my dinners. These are my snacks and lunches and breakfast. Yeah, I got it spread out between 2 bags. So 4 dinners and 4 of each. Everything's divided for each day, so it is early. So what you're looking at is my separation of my food. This is my lunches all split up for different days. These are my snacks and my breakfast. Basically trail mix, Cliff Bars, oatmeal. I got some other Nature Valley bars for breakfast, some s'mores, Slim Jims, tuna, crackers. Yeah, got quite a bit of stuff. Always got to bring extra. So camp is set up. Got the tent pitched right next to the lake. Can't have campfire, so that's why I'm this close to the water. So it's like the only one of the leveled areas. Otherwise, you got a hammock camp. I get an amazing view. The scenery is gonna be awesome. I've got all the water I need. Oh, this is camp 1 of day 1. Tomorrow we'll break camp and then hit the trail and keep moving forward. The more food that I eat, the more days pass, the lighter my pack will get. So, really amazing. Do want to make a comment. So, since when I'm out here for 5 days, pretty much, give or take, I did a 7-day trip, car camping trip, and it's amazing how fast things change. Okay. When I did that, I had my whole truck bed filled with stuff, thinking I was going to use this and that and have this and like all these luxurious items and stuff. And I realized halfway through the trip that I didn't even need to bring all this. I could bring a load up just a backpack like I do for backpacking, and I'd be pretty happy. So I'm doing 5 days out here, and the gear that I have, so my pack weight was 50 pounds, including food, water, and everything. once I start cutting into the food, the weight will start slamming down. And 50 pounds, I know some may say like sheesh, but to me I'm usually a lot more heavier, like 20 pounds heavier. I don't know how, but I was just taking too much crap. Anyways, came out here with very few things because I'm going to be spending more time on the trail than I am at camp, basically, except for moments like this. Here and Jasper Lake will be the two that I end up getting to spend most of my time at. The other two spots will probably be getting there later on and more of staying on the trail. So we got a big day. We got a few days ahead of us. Along with me this time as we trek deeper and deeper into the wilderness. You know, I think this trip is going to be different from any other adventure I've ever done. And you know, I am looking way forward to it. This is the experience that I've been looking for. And the views and the scenery and the secludedness. Solitudeness. Okay, there you go. But I couldn't ask for a better view. Couldn't ask for a better time. Cut out of work, and there I am.
Canaries with ash on our wings, we were destined to be the harbingers of grief. I can see in the darkness, but yet you still sing, and it always cheers me up.
Well, it was weird, so I'm not taking a stroll around the lake, kind of exploring stuff. I went over to the campsite that me and my buddy went to last time we came up here. And there's like gear there, but there's nobody around. No tent or anything set up, sleeping bag, some other stuff. Weird. There's some other people walking around on the other side of the lake, but as for that, no. Pretty much alone. See my tent. Alright, so I wasn't really trying to go on this really high of a climb, but I don't know how. Somehow I ended up on this trail, so well, sorry I'm drawn to these mining artifacts. Crazy stuff. Saw a spider with a black and white butt just now. Huge, huge. Cord. Well, I got gators on it.
Town will spring back to life. with coffee and honesty. Calloused and sage, this hens will take this cage down to the coal pit and trust us their lives. But I hope you will still sing of a long forgotten dream, of a place far from this town. And I will be okay till I can hear that sound.
This place, it is amazing. I wasn't expecting to come up here, but I'm glad I did. I don't think a lot of people make this hike up this way. It's supposed to be on a trail down there. I'll get there. But, oh gosh, like, you just get this epic scenery around. It's just gorgeous. It's just breathtaking. Yeah, I am camped all the way down where that wee little big rock next to the shore is. Crazy. Awesome. I hiked up this jagged road. Came across this. Probably more than 100 years old. And there's something else up there. Looks like probably an old mine. Crows are going camp. I don't know how well you can see it, but up there, little rubble of wood is. That's where I was. Took that trail all the way down and then made it to the bottom and walked all the way along. I wear my jacket. I'm getting really tired. I'm gonna take a nap soon. Only got like 3 hours of sleep. Exhausted. So, anywho, yeah, it's hot. I wore my fleece jacket because it got a little chilly and went for that walk and walked around the whole lake. Got some new campers that just opened up a caddy corner from me. So, just status update. I decided to do some fishing. Caught a fish. 8-9 inches. It was big enough to eat. I'll show a picture in the video. Kind of rain a little bit. But, yeah, this lake is really shallow. So, the deeper parts more out there. Literally just walk out there. But, yeah, I caught this guy from over here. Saw him jump out of the water. Cast my line over there. Bam, got him. of just hanging out now. I keep fishing and enjoying the scenery around me. Anywho, just kind of going over the map, evaluating my route. I'm going to be taking a lot of miles to cover tomorrow to get to my next spot. The weather's supposed to be really ugly tomorrow, like just rain. So that being said, I'm gonna have to, we'll see how tomorrow goes. It's been raining on and off all day today. Not a huge concern. Oh yeah, so our whole state is under a fire ban. We're not allowed to have a campfire anywhere. So it kind of makes it a little lame, but oh well. Being out here still makes it up for it, but coming nighttime, yeah, I'll be going to bed early. Go to bed early so I can wake up early to pack up and go. Get out and camp more. Well, about 7:30, getting ready, making dinner, having some mac and cheese. It poured for like an hour. It was raining like crazy, so I crawled in and took a nap. And then went fishing some more. Kind of just hanging out, wait for my food. And I might fish a little bit more. Drink a little bit of whiskey. And then go to bed. Wake up early and start my long hike. There's a little structure over here where it looked like a moose just sitting in the water. Alright guys, that's it for day one. I just stopped raining after it just started pouring. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like this all night, so you can't have a campfire. Already just ate. Had a little bit of whiskey. Wrote in my notebook. There's nothing else to do but go to bed and get up early so I can get a good start tomorrow. Otherwise, it might take me a while to get to my next site, so pretty nice. It's a pretty cool area that I'm at, but there's plenty more out there that I do want to see, and we're going to go on one heck of a crazy adventure. Rain or no rain. Just the way it is. Depending on what the weather is like tomorrow is if I'll do a gear check and give you guys a little idea on what I brought for a 5-day trip. Didn't really, to some it might be a lot, but I'm not a lightweight backpacker, so you can't quote me on that now. But that's it for day one. See you on day two. morning. Amazing night. Amazing. Ugh. I don't know how cold it got. It's probably like 40. Maybe high 30s. I mean, I'm in my really warm sleeping bag, so it don't matter. I didn't feel it. And I'm 10 feet from the water. So it poured all night. And it just now stopped a little bit ago. So I rolled out the tent and went to use the bathroom. Busted my shovel trying to dig a cat hole. So I used a little gimp part of it and still got one dug. Early. But I'm going to start boiling water for breakfast. And while that's boiling, I'm going to start putting all of my stuff back away. Start getting packed up and get on the trail. Alright, packed up, back on the trail, making my way to the Kings Lake Trail. And then I'll begin my long hike up. I won't be at a lake this night. I should be camped near a river. And then next night after that should be by a lake, depending on weather. It's a foggy, cloudy morning. Rained all night. I put my rain pack on my pack this time because I have a funny feeling it's gonna rain on me at some point or another in the hike. Oh, here we go. Goodbye, Lost Lake. Thanks for the fish and stuff. Alright guys, this is it. This is the start of the loop, basically. Come with me as we push high into the altitude. Go places we're most unwilling to go. We got a lot of miles to cover, so let's go. Find me a nice little spot up there. Nice camp. That way, tomorrow I hike out, get ready to start. Told me the high lonesome trail is 3 miles. So now I'm just gonna settle here at this rest spot for a little bit. But that's where I'm at. Just got there, camp, and night number 2.
The death toll counted 13, said the man on the news. And I found the lighthouse damaged in my search for the clues. On that cold November morning, and I knew I should move. So I left the cursed harbor, heading north to start anew. But I still can't forget her, Manaya.
the Step Peak
Hang that
into the Indian Peaks Wilderness.
nobody won.
Alrighty, so I met a dad and his son who were just backpacking out, and they gave me some details because they did the whole loop, but they did it the opposite way I'm going. So I got some really good insight on what to expect. So I'm kind of changing plans a little bit. Well, I don't know if I'll find anything off this trail. They told me to go to Betty Lake. It's still in the trees, and there's some really nice camp spots up there. So that's where I'm probably gonna go. Still foggier than heck, but it's all right. Oh, to give an idea, this definitely reminds me of one of those haunted forests. It got really dark in here. The density of the trees. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Still got a long ways to go. Probably like a half mile in. I mean, this trail is not steep. It just gradually climbs up, so quickly makes walking on it a whole lot easier. But yeah, nice. It's cloudy. Don't have to worry about getting fried by the sun. You do gotta worry about getting wet though. And that can come at any time. So to give you an idea. I am guessing I'm in this area somewhere. I've been hiking on this trail for about 45 minutes. Oh, I'm gone more than a mile. Oh, I'm saying I'm in this area. Probably push all the way through and then get about right here. Take a break, and that'll be it. Look at it. I feel like I'm trekking through some mystical land that gave me special permission to be here. And once I got to a certain point, it's just been like this for a little while now. I've been hiking on this trail for an hour now, or more than an hour, hour and a half. That is awesome. Alright, so this is going to be my camp. It's going to have to be. There's a fire pit. Can't have fire, but somebody built one just cause. The only good spot that I could see, all of this is out in the open. A little bit of tree coverage, but the higher I climb, well, I want to be close to the water, so this is as closest to my water source as I'm going to be. So there's a nice little level area right here. It looks like people have probably been pitching their tents and stuff. So that's where I'll pitch mine at. It's so foggy out, you can barely see the lake. Can't even, don't really want to keep going any further because my next trail, it's way above tree line, and right now would not be a good time to be doing that. So I'm here. This is my home for the night. I'll show you to the lake adventure. Alrighty, new spot. Just right behind the other one. Better. Got me a nice little level grassy area. Oh, this is where I'm pitching camp. You know. So right when I get camp set up, it just starts pouring. As soon as I pulled everything inside, it started pouring. But I put my tarp over my overhead this time because I'm kind of in more of the open. So I wanted a little like porch area that I could just like sit in my chair. Because the only time I plan on leaving is when I gotta go to the lake and get some more water. Otherwise, if it keeps raining enough, my jug should fill up. So, yeah, it's not so bad. It's a little nippy out, but I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the weather. So, I had to fix some stuff outside of my tent when I walked out. I saw this. The fog finally pushed out. So let's go see the lake. Hey there, guys. So finally, well, it's been pouring rain for like 2.5 hours for quite a while. Got some neighbors again. Two older guys and a younger girl. Well, they forgot a lighter, matches, pretty much all the stuff you need to make a fire. So he came over here and asked to borrow my lighter. I only have one. I knew when I was in town I should have got that second one. But oh well. Starting to rain again. It stopped for a little bit when I took some pictures and wandered around real quick. Clouds are coming back. It's all disappearing again. I'll probably cook dinner. Yeah, mosquitoes. And go call it an early night. Oh boy. Yeah, it's been I don't know. My tent got blasted by the heavy rain. It was just coming down so hard. Water started seeping in. Kind of get a little worried that we're gonna start. The whole tent was gonna flood. I picked a terrible spot to pitch my tent. I admit that, a terrible spot. But nothing I can do now. This is my home tonight, so I'm just gonna deal with it. getting out of here first thing tomorrow morning, so whatever. There's no area around here to hang a bear bag, so I'm gonna figure out other options. Otherwise, yeah, this is where everything is. Lake was gorgeous when it all did clear up and stuff. Just when you think all hope is lost, and you see a little bit of sun pop out, kind of brighten up a little bit. Encouragement. It's nice. Because that ridge line right there, I'm going to be on top of that tomorrow. I'm reading my Into the Wild book, and love of the book. Great book. I'm on the part about the Devil's Thumb climb. Pretty interesting. The fact that I'm in Colorado doing a pass called the Devil's Thumb, but totally different. Ironic, so works out perfectly. A little blast of sun.